Alright my guys, we're back with another Dokkan battle video. Today we're basically going to be doing a take 2 of the free-to-play Ginyu Force versus Fighting Legend Goku GT Edition. So this is basically my setup here. I got 55% friend. Don't want to make the... I like to try to use the 55% friend to show that as long as you can get a friend, this fun should be possible. In my first video, I failed at the Super Saiyan 4 part, but hopefully this time this will go a little bit better. So let's hop right in. So about the bonus support item, because the idea here is that we are a little bit more heavy-handed with the damage mitigation items. And Goku can whittle your health down during the early parts of this fight. Because I believe his Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 phase, I gotta think a little bit. The Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 phases can lower your defense, and that's gonna be really bad if he hits your defensive walls like Coom or Bird after he gets some stacks in, and Ginyu, because all their defense is practically their actual defensive stats. So the main strategy that we're going to be using here is that we're going to try to stack up Bird as quickly as possible because he stacks defense, and he has he didn't even get it here. He has the chance to launch an additional super attack if he's in the second or third slot. So we're going to be putting him in the second slot a lot to help speed up that stacking. Unfortunately, Bird didn't get the stack here, which is probably one of the better phases for him to do that since it's AGL and he'll take less damage. Let's check stats here. Alright, so with Ginyu on rotation with the Ginyu Force, we're rocking about under 200k defense. It's not that great. I generally like to have above 200k defense, but like I said, we're rocking a 55% Ginyu friend here. Got a little bit of cough. I'm rocking a 55% Ginyu here, so his stats are going to be a little bit lower than they should be if you got a rainbow friend. Sorry, I gotta clear my throat there. Raccoon can be the best defensive unit on this team if he decides to guard. Outside of that, I've generally found that Raccoon really can't tank as much as you want him to. Given the fact that he's built to be a tank. Because if he doesn't get that guard off, he's basically taking about the same amount of damage as everybody else. So, okay, that's great. Super attacking in the first slot, so that means Jace can eat that. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll do that. If Jace can eat that super attack pretty good. Since this is his second super attack, he built. I wasn't paying attention to his health. Actually, good thing he didn't get the additional super because Birdo would have lost out on his stacking. We really want Birdo to stack because remember, Bird is AGL, and this last phase is tech. The super attacks basically instant kill you, and you can't dodge. Unfortunately, we're gonna have this pop off. This does pop up on turn 4, I believe. It's guaranteed turn 4 unless you have Pure Saiyan, and it's also can pop up if you're on low HP. Turn 4 here. Obviously, we didn't go through this as fast as I wanted to. I was kind of hoping we would be on Super Saiyan 3 already on this phase, and that heal will account for us eating a defense lowering super. That did not happen, obviously, but we will truck along. Now, the main issue we're going to run into here is, well, there's really two main issues we're going to run into here. Any HP lost early on from these defense lowering super are going to basically have a snowball effect on us later on, like this one. Let's see how much damage. Oh, he dodged it. Alright. That actually was very, very helpful. There's two things you want to avoid. One, the super attack is going to actually do a decent amount of damage, right? Like I said, we only had about 200k defense with these two next to each other. But the other thing that you have to watch out for is that the super attacks lower your defense. That lasts for 3 turns. So that means when he rolls back around for the next rotation, his defense is still going to be lowered. And if he gets supered again, then that affects stacks upon itself, and we really don't want that to happen. This is a pretty long event, so any HP lost here is going to be catastrophic. This is not what I want to see. You really want to stack with Burda, so we'll put him in the first slot and give him his orbs. Let's see how many. His defense should be higher than Raccoon's. It is close to Raccoon's. Okay. You can see the benefit of Raccoon, even though I say he doesn't stack as well as I would like him to, he does build up his defense the quickest, I think, out of everyone here, barring the Ginyu and the LRs. Because he just has to get hit, and you can get all that stacked up pretty much immediately if you just put him in the way of attacks. This is not a good turn here. Okay, so this game's now got more defense, and we really want him to tank the super if Goku Super's there. Now, Gildo's probably going to be the weakest member of his team attack-wise. I have underestimated Gildo's defensive capabilities, because do remember, he starts out with 80% attack and defense at the start of the turn. Now I think he gets an additional 50% on a Ginyu Force team, so he's got 130% attack and defense. But he also gets an additional multiplicative 40% increase in attack and defense when he's at 12 key, and he also greatly raises his defense on the super attack. So that basically all multiplies on each other, so the stat that we're seeing for his defense is actually significantly lower than the, okay, thanks for dodging, Goku. It's significantly lower than his effective defense once he goes that super route. So I'm still going to keep him off rotation. Okay, good. What's Jay's defense? It's only at 120. I was thinking he'd be a little bit closer to like 150, but beggars can't be choosers. Despite the fact we've kind of had a little bit of bad luck on being a little bit slow going through the phases, we're getting pretty good luck on where Goku's placing his super attacks. Because really what kills this run is if he supers immediately and then follows up a lot. Here we at least got the super attack raised with Jace first, so as you can see he barely took any damage from that, and he's not taking damage from the normal attacks. Yeah, this Super Saiyan 3 is like a pseudo war criminal. The next phase is the actual war criminal, but with Super Saiyan 2 low in defense and Super Saiyan 3 low in defense, a lot of times you'll just suddenly have a unit take hell of damage from normal attacks that usually shouldn't. That's because the defense is getting nuked. This seems like something we're gonna avoid for the most part. I may end up regretting my words here, but this is a pretty good rotation as long as we don't get supered immediately. So, well, I guess let's talk a little about the friend Ginyu. Yes. Okay, I was holding out on that additional super. The friend Ginyu's main job is going to be to stack that defense. I guess you should not be transforming Ginyu before. I think the earliest you can transform him is probably the Int phase. And man, that's just because you have to build up a bit with Ginyu Goku before he then definitively exceeds his performance before he body changes. Trying to see how it's done. Well, I think I'm still getting the Dokkan attack anyway. Next rotation, so I don't think I really need to time it. But alright, there's no super attack this turn. I keep forgetting that Jace is on rotation, so yeah, that's real helpful that Jace can just reveal if there's going to be a super attack or not. Helps plan out the rotations a little bit better than where we may get caught. So this guy is a whole war criminal. Despite being phase 4 of 6 phases, I believe he does the highest normal attack damage of all of the phases. And it seems like to compensate, they lowered the number of attacks that he does for the turn, given how hard he hits. And his super attack damage is still relatively, I think, third strongest. But his normal attacks just do a lot of damage. Once again, we're getting pretty lucky here. he focused all of his attacks in the first slot, so we can just completely rely on AGL Ginyu's type advantage to see us through this turn. And we haven't had to use any items, so that's pretty good. Now this Dokkan attack is going to be pretty good. I don't think this Dokkan attack is going to be strong enough to like completely barrel through this phase, which is a good thing. We want to go through this phase a little bit slower, so that way all of our stackers can stack up for the tech full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Like I said, that dude's super attack can pretty much one-shot most of the units on this team if you don't use items. And so far we haven't had to use items, so that's good that we're going to have a good amount of... If he additional super, he might have actually just taken him out. That actually wouldn't have been a bad thing. Yeah, because I think everybody else might do enough damage to take this dude out. Oh yeah, especially if you get a crit like that. That's for sure going to take him out. Alright, now we're on to the int phase. Now this int phase is going to be interesting. So what I said before, we know that the next phase is tech, and you would think we want to keep Berta, but then Raccoon should have some pretty good defense. He had 220,000 defense. And we want to keep Jace on rotation because we really don't want to get caught by any stray super attacks. So I'm going to throw Berta off rotation, and I think if I play my cards right, I should delay Berta's appearance during the tech phase until as late as possible, so it really reduces the chance of him getting caught. You really don't want Berta to get caught. Ginyu could maybe tank it, and maybe Berta could kind of tank it if you got enough wars with him, but that's not something that I'm really trying to play with at this point. This turn didn't really turn out that great. Berta didn't get a lot of wars. We should be completely fine for this turn. There's no super attacks, and Raccoon, I think, got the True Guard activated. Yeah, he got his True Guard activated. Now, True Guard is when you have type advantage, but you essentially get the equivalent of class advantage. Dokkan has, types and classes. They have the AGL, Strength, Physical, and Tech types, and then the Extreme and Super type classes. Now, how the game works is that the super classes are always effective against extreme classes and vice versa. There's no disadvantage, it's effective against one another by how the game treats it. So units can really only get pseudo guard with type advantage. What do I want to do here? This is a little bit of a scary spot because Gildo in the back with this setup with the Ginyu Force 18 key, and Gilda getting his full buff and everything, he should be able to tank the super attack. He's gonna take a lot of damage, and I'm hoping this super attack is gonna come now before we get to Gildo. That's gonna make us have to use an item, and we want to save as many items as possible for this tech full power form. So far, he has a super attack, so that's making me a little bit nervous. We got a super attack now. Can we do it now, please? Oh my gosh, this guy. Hey, I think this guy is in the sort of mood to piss me off right about now. Oh man, please let him just super Ginyu. Like, he's gonna take more damage than the physical LR, but I can't. Oh, if he got triple super, I would have friggin' lost it, man. That's pretty odd guy. He's gonna super. He's gonna super Gildo. There's no way he's not supering this turn. Oh, he didn't even super this turn. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're doing really good. Okay, super right there. Alright, Ginyu. That's a big right there, because the game's only got 160k defense? What's up with you, buddy? It's like 200% defense. That doesn't seem right. He's basically got the same defensive stat. Why is this so low? I know what I have to do. Raccoon's got it. He's got to beat that, but Ginyu himself is going to take a bunch of damage. If he had breached the 200k, I would feel more confident in his tanking ability. He's going to take a damage. Yeah, he took 30. I knew it. He was gonna take 30. I knew it. But luckily, after supering, yeah, it should bump him up. So it's just annoying to take damage. But this run has been really clean so far about us taking damage. Like, we have basically mitigated most of the damage that I took in the first video. Like, the first video, I think I got on the lower side of lucky. I think I was a little bit unlucky. But here, like, we're doing pretty good. Now, the problem is that Jace is now thrown off rotation and he dodges this. So, he sucks. But, yeah, we're going to be without... we're not going to be able to see... Ooh, 400k defense. Because we have all of our items set up, like we literally have all of our items in the last phase, I'm going to transform with Ginyu now, because he has, excuse me, he has 500k defense. And he does need to build up a little bit to reach his full potential. And we have a chance to reveal super attacks with him on Jason. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to transform. We'll heal a bit from this. This is also really good because Ginyu Goku can crit. When, well yeah, Ginyu Goku can crit. He's got to build that up. Which is a trade-off off of this Ginyu. This Ginyu does guarantee super effective on this Ginyu Force team. So it's like, you know, crit versus super effective. It's whatever. The reason I'm going to transform is because this Ginyu Goku is built up, so his stats should bump up higher by the time we get to 10. Yeah, you see he dropped the stats a little bit. You know, it's 420k now rather than the 500k he had initially. And we got exactly what we needed. We see at the end that this dude is going to super attack. Now, I'm going to leave Berta there because I'm hoping that we kill Ginyu Goku, I mean not Ginyu Goku, this Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku before we, before Berta gets smacked with that super attack. I thought it was laid out a little bit better, but it didn't really. Yeah, we'll just do this. It's 7 either way. Ginyu Goku will be fine. He'll give a little buff to the rest of the team. I'm hoping either Ginyu Goku gets a crit or he additional super attacks. I think he needs to do either of those things to ensure that we take this dude out this time. If not, we're going to take a lot of damage. We're not going to die. That's the thing. We're not going to die with Bird in the back. He got like 7 orcs, so his defense should be pretty good and he'll stack a bit. Okay, we got 8 crit. Yeah, we're good. I was a little bit worried, but Berta does enough damage. Berta does not do enough damage. Oh! He got the dodge. Oh my god! That was a 20% chance to dodge. Hold up. Oh, let's go back to that. Hold up. Hey, I don't think I put dodge on him. He doesn't have dodge. Yeah, 20% chance he has passively to dodge, and he got it. Oh my god. This is the goated one right here. This one is meant to be. Yeah, it's not really much for us to do here. I don't think we can build up quick enough to get the Dokkan attack, so I don't think I'm really going to fish for it as I try to fish for it. But, man, that was goated. Like, we for sure were not going to die. I think Berta would have had about 300k defense at that point, minimum. So, he definitely could have tanked the super attack. It would have been close. But, man, that was something else. The fact that, you jerk. Oh, you see, Ginyu's already building up a bit. But this jerk. I go pop a Whis. With 500k defense? Yeah, he'll tank better than Ginyu, the Ginyu Force. So we'll throw him there. I think we're at the point where we kind of need a defense boost to not take damage from normal attacks. I mean, like the non-stackers. I mean, we got 600k defense, basically 40% damage reduction. This thing is definitely not killing. Yeah, I didn't even do damage. All right, can you do some stacks up? Honestly, this run was a little bit too lucky. Like, I would have felt like it was an average amount of luck. On the upper echelon of being an average amount of luck. But Burner dodging the super attack with a 20% chance to dodge, that was too lucky. That was too lucky, man. But I'm going to offset that with the argument that I am using a 55% Ginyu friend, and I am also using physical Ginyu as my lead. Ginyu Force, that's only 120, so that's kind of, it offsets it, you know. So yeah, you know, oh yeah, I'm stupid, I forgot the fact that I used an item, so of course we're tanking. Yeah, you're on off rotation, you can't keep it on rotation, I'm sorry. It's just not feasible. That's asking to die. It's asking. It's like, I'm telling you, I'm instructing you, kill me now. As much as I want to, I gotta put Ginyu there. Then you put him there, and we will get a juicy amount of orbs. This is a reminder, we have a Whis up. We have another Whis to spare, so you got 4 turns effectively at 40%. That was a good thing I put in there. I don't trust Cocoon to guard anymore, because he's going to let me down. We got so lucky on the Burner thing, I kind of expect Cocoon to let us down, so I'm not going to rely on him. Double super? Nah. I think, well, Ginyu stacked up enough attack now that he is starting to outdamage most everybody else. Most of the other free-to-play dudes. But, yeah, I don't know, Ginyu as the leader of the team, he's weird. He's the most reliable and consistent member of the team, but he doesn't. I kind of like the argument he himself, and I'm once again referring to the free-to-play Ginyu. AGL Ginyu started the show right here. Like, it's no argument. Oh, buddy boy. Alright, let's do this. I don't really have the balls to just let Ginyu Goku tank this super with no damage reduction. Like, he can't dodge, right? I gotta remember that he can't dodge. So I'm gonna pop another Whis. And then we'll let, is Burner showing up next time? No, he's showing up 2 turns. That's good, that's good. Yeah, I don't really have the balls to just let Ginyu Goku just eat that super attack raw. As you can see, I'm constantly I'm trying to have physical Ginyu Force be in the first rotation so we can buff everybody's defense. As long as I'm pretty sure that we're not going to get super attacked immediately. It's working out so far. We need everybody to have as much defense as possible, reduce the amount of damage we're taking. It seems like this is basically going to be the goated run with a 55% friend. Do we get another one? Another one? Nah. Alright, we should take even less damage. I don't think he built up all the way. Oh! Actually, I don't know. Did he do? Hey, take that. I don't know. Ginyu Goku built up all the way. I stopped dodging. I mean, to be fair, he dodged like a 2 million attack stats. So that's not that big of a deal. But should we take it at the end? That's an awkward spot. Because I will put Raccoon there and then we'll put Jace in the middle. We are not gonna die. For sure. Raccoon can't speak words. Raccoon's got enough defense to not get us killed. My hope right now is that he guards. Okay, got the guard. So he's getting that guard when he needs to get that guard. I haven't actually been paying attention to how often Raccoon is getting off the guard, so I don't really know how reliable he'd be. He has a 50% chance to guard, so there should be a coin first chance. It seems like every time I've needed him to have the guard, he has had his guard up. Honestly, I wish Raccoon's guard worked like how the Strength Ultimate Gohan's EZA, and also by kind of extension an older free-to-play unit, the Tech Bulma. Let's see how much this is going to take. Okay, 36, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, we won. This is in the bag. I'm not even going to play around. Let's just pop this Princess Snake. We are not playing games. This dude's got 600 KD. Boom. I think we win. Actually, I'm so confident we're gonna win. I'm putting 2 princes. I don't want to take any damage. No damage. I have a feeling, I don't know how this dude's gonna bump up his super attack damage by 1,000,000 this turn. This dude dodges everything. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. I wish Raccoon's guard works that way. It tries to activate every time he gets hit, and then once it activates once, it just stays activated for the rest of the turn. Okay, we're good. I got a little worried. He had a smidge of the health, and I was like, oh, I can already hear the UI Goku thing start playing in the back of my head. He's gonna start dodging everything. Oh yeah, the patented. I am out of battery. But yeah. Yeah, I wish Raccoon's guard acted like that. It would make it so that way there is some level of consistency to it. It's just when it starts activating is the consistency. Yeah, 25 minutes, not bad. It's only 4 minutes faster than 4 minutes slower than first minutes. But yeah, as you can see, it's completely possible to beat the Fighting Legend Goku GT Edition with a free-to-play team, and I even used a 55% Ginyu friend. So as long as you can find a friend, completely possible for this to work out for you. Now I did have some luck on my side, citing that birder dodging super attack with a 20%. I'm still over the mountains about that. That they dodged that. But yeah, this team's pretty good, even if you don't have your own AGO Ginyu. Now, right now we're currently within the countdown to the 7th year anniversary, and we will see how well this team fares against the Red Zone. Because I'll tell you what, I was gonna make a statement that I think the second phase of Red Zone bosses are harder than the Fighting Legend GT Edition, but I don't know actually. It's not a different factor. They're structured a little bit too differently for me to really make that statement. But we will see. I got some link leveling to do for this team to get ready for the Red Zone. And when that drops out, I will definitely be showing the strength of the Ginyu team. So anyway, that's the end of the video. If you want to see more stuff, subscribe. I'll be uploading videos almost daily. Try to keep it daily. Leave a comment if you would like to see this team take on a new event, or if you would like me to try out a different team. It doesn't have to be free to play. Maybe you want to see the Bardock squad going against Fighting Legend Goku. Spoiler alert, I don't think it's going to go that great. Anyway, that's all for this video. See you guys on the next time.